Shit. All right. Here's Johnny. Hold on. All right. Woo, man. Ain't no time in the day, man. Hold on. Man, hope this thing don't hope it don't make the echo like last time, man. That was embarrassing, man. That was embarrassing. But anyway, man, tonight's live stream brought to you by who is it at? Coin Troy. I don't know y'all know anything about that, man. Hey, Tony Morris, if you watching, man, holla at me, player, man. I got something for you reserved, baby. Who up in here, man? How y'all doing? Hey, what's going on, great Dane? Yeah, man, let's hope this don't go down. I'm just gonna talk about the recording. I know I said my wife would be on here, but yeah, we're gonna do that another time because yeah, she works and stuff, so we'll get that on there. Who else is in here, man? So I'm gonna set up the calls in a minute. I'll call in and discuss that weird shenanigans that they was talking about. I'd like to share a little information that I found up with my research of beards, man. And just to give you a little background of the beard video, that was taped in 2015. I was still a Jehovah's Witness. I was still going door to door, still indoctrinated, everything. So a lot of stuff I said in there, it was coming from the mindset of a Jehovah's Witness who was really, what do you call that? Really interested in finding out why are we coming against me as with beards. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, it's doing it again? Hold on. Interested in finding out why are we coming against me as beards. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, hold on, wait. All right. It's doing it again? Hold on. What's going on, Mega? Manager still? Hold on, I'm trying to see. I've got. Interested in finding out why are we coming against me as beards. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on. See if I could do this mic real quick. All right. Is it muted? Is it echoing now? All right. Hold on, I'm gonna try this. Might be the software that I'm using. All right. All right. All right. What's going on, Jay? Jay Bay? Is it echoing now? Let me see. It might be my microphone might be too loud. Let me see. What's going on, Jay Bay? Great Day. Maga Stu. What's going on? All right. Okay, cool. So we can get this in now, man. All right. What's going on, Jay? All right. Cool. So anyway, as I was saying, that video was recorded like about, 4 years ago? I was coming from the mindset as I was a Jehovah's Witness, and I was really going to these guys to ask them why y'all keep picking on me. And okay, cool. That's what I want to hear, man. Last time, man, that echo. I was like, man, that sounds bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through the video and kind of break down some things that I studied afterward and how stupid they sounded. Because as y'all listen to the video, man, they sounded real stupid, right? You know, they thought they was gonna throw me for the opie dope. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play a couple of parts in there, and then I'm gonna set up the call. Y'all wanna call in, man? Call in, man. We can discuss the video. Probably won't stay on too long, but wanted to play a couple of parts in the video and see how stupid the thinking is. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so hold on for a minute. Let me see something real quick. Give me 1 second. 1 second, man. Oh. So I'm gonna try to play this, but I'm gonna share the screen and see if the sound come on. Let me know if y'all can hear this sound. I'm gonna try to play. I'm not play all the video. I'm just gonna play parts of it and kind of break it down as how stupid it sounds and the reason for the why they talk about the beards were not allowed at the Kingdom Hall. All right, so hold on, give me 1 second, man. I should have all this set up, but give me 1 second. Okay. Coming on?
I never seen a recording thing. Where's the principal?
Okay, can y'all hear that? Could you hear that? Could y'all hear that sound from that video? Before I go on, see if y'all can hear the sound to the video. Okay. I'm just gonna keep going. I'll just play it. I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna make commentary on the parts that I wanted y'all to hear, and then I'll call in and you discuss it. And then that'll be it for the night. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna play it real quick. And if you can't hear, let me know. All right.
Well, I recall. I'll give you an example. I recall is there's no prohibition against per se beards because you go to some places and they have beards.
Okay, cool. You can hear that. All right. Hold on for a minute. I'm trying to get my timestamps where these things that I put some timestamps on here as to some parts I wanted to break down on this video. All right, cool. All right, thank you, Maga Stu, if I'm pronouncing that right. All right.
The nation of Israel. The principle come from. Well, I recall. I'll give you an example. I recall because some people, a couple of people just bring that to your attention. I'm like, oh, I did that to you too.
Okay. All right. So did y'all hear that, man? The guy said he did that to me too. Did y'all hear that? And this is the thing. When I went to these brothers, I asked one of the guys. It was two of them actually. One guy, he kept making like little smart remarks, like oh, you holding that little smart remarks, and he would wait till I like talk to other people at the hall, and then he would come right in the middle of me talking and like bring attention to my beard. He wouldn't bring me to the side. He would come in front of everybody I'm talking to and say something about my little 5 o'clock shadow. You see what I'm saying? And this other guy, another elder, he comes talking about, shoot, you might be my son wearing that beard. If I had scissors, I'd shave it off myself. So I called both of these guys and I asked them, can we get together and discuss this beard issue? One of the guys did not show up. He said he had something to do. Yeah, right, man. It was a Saturday night, and it was like evening. It was nothing to do. What do you have to do? But the thing is, it's about Jehovah's Witness. They like to come at you, but when you confront them, they run away. So anyway, one of the guys showed up. One of them did. It was another guy that stayed in, and the guys, he said, "Yeah, we did. Yeah, I did that too." Okay, all right, yeah, you hear that? Okay, so anyway, you go to the next. Let me go to the next part. I'm just gonna go in and out. There's a couple of parts I want to go to, and then I'm gonna get back into the thing. I just want to play a couple of parts of the video. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. All right.
There's no prohibition against per se beards.
Okay. No prohibition against beer. I'm like, that's bullshit. Ain't no prohibition against beer. And why y'all keep messing with me, man? I remember um I had like when I first studied, I was studying I wasn't even a baptized person. I was studying. And like it got a little long. This lady came and actually pulled my hair on my face. And I wasn't even baptized. I was just studying. She came and pulled my hair on my face. You don't do stuff like that to people you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't touch nobody's face. It is ridiculous. You don't touch nobody's face. It don't matter if you feel comfortable. There's certain parts of it you do not put your hands on. You see what I'm saying? She don't know if the hood could have came out of me and I could have popped the hell out of her. You know what I'm saying? You don't put your hands on nobody's face. You could have said, hey, you could have made a comment, but you don't put your hands on nobody's face. And then there was another dude. It was another dude when I was going out in service. I was running late, so I came to the field service group late. And when I got in there and I got in the car, he's like, "Oh, I'm taking you home so you can shave that beard off." This dude actually, while we went on service, this dude actually took the time to take me home to shave off my little. That's absolute. He took the time out of the day to distract. Took a what do you call it? A detour from the field service to take me home to shave my beard on my peach fuzz. You see how long this is right here? It wasn't even that long. So when this little chump is talking about, oh, it's not a principle or what do you say? There's no prohibition against beards per se. He's lying. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? These elders will lie to you because they think you're stupid. All right, a couple of more. Hold on for a minute.
Yeah, because all the Egyptians were clean shaven. Mm-hmm. You know, it is um, the nation of Israel. You had a beard. Yeah. Because all the Egyptians were clean shaven. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, yeah, that's presumptuous. Like, did you hear what he said? The nation of Israel had beards because the Egyptians were clean shaven. I'm like, dude, is you stupid? Is you stupid? You really thought that's the reason the nation of Israel had beards? No, every nation at that time had beards. The reason Egyptians shaved themselves because they lived in the desert. It was for hygiene. Yeah, every J-Dub knows the unwritten word against beard. Yeah, exactly. They all know the unwritten word. There's no written word per se that's going to say it to you. But we all know the culture. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this dude talks about, and studying history out of the Watchtower, you know a lot of stuff about cultures and things like that. See, the witnesses don't understand culture of history. They don't understand history at that time. Egyptians shaved their beards because of hygiene. The Israelites in the Sumerian Empire did not have beards because of what the Egyptians were doing. They had to shave and had to stay shaven because hair attracts sweat and musk and stink. So you had to shave all that off. But Israelites didn't wear beards to go against the Israelites. No, they had it because that was the culture. That's what man did. You see what I'm saying? Now, just an example, I'm just so book time stamps as the part 144,000 beards. Yeah, exactly. Even in the Revelation book, the 104,000 wear beards. So what? They cut it off now. When they go to heaven, they beards grow. That's hella stupid, man. Okay. Okay. A couple of more for you guys. All right. Hold on.
this is a huge no-no.
I mean, just looking at it perspective-wise. I mean, you come into the Kingdom Hall and you have a little unshaven thing. There's no big deal.
Yeah.
If someone has a problem with it, then that's their problem.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? If someone has a problem with it, that's their problem. That's bullshit too, man. Even after this meeting with these elders, why that same dude in that meeting came and made a whole nother comment to me about my beard? Something to the effect, oh, you want to be rebellious, huh? They sit there and lie to my face, and this is the thing that incenses me. One thing I can't stand is lies, man, because to me, when somebody lies to my face, you're speaking of my intelligence. And these dudes lied to my face like, oh, it's no big deal. I knew it was a big deal. Because people continue to make issues off of it. Yeah, Rutherford. I'll get to Rutherford in a minute. I got a whole article on Rutherford and where the beers come from. And yeah, you guys call in. I'm put the thing on the screen in a minute. You guys call in, put your points in, because I don't want to be just talk on myself. You know, if I do, you know, I talk to myself all the time. You know, nothing wrong with talking to yourself as long as you don't answer back. That's what a crackhead once told me. And then I remember one time, it was two pioneers. They were sitting in the back of the hall talking. My wife was talking to him. And this other guy, he came in, he had a beard. This lady froze when she seen that dude. And ran to the back immediately and told the elder this dude had a beard. And the elder told her, yeah, we already talked to that brother a couple of times. So, if it was no big deal, witnesses wouldn't be talking about it. But he sat there and lied to my face because what was happening is I was asking the questions and they wanted the conversation to end. Exactly. I smell bullshit. That dude better smell like straight bullshit when he was talking. Exactly. It ain't no big deal. That's their problem. If it was their problem, the same dude that was sitting there in that meeting with me at that time, when I came to me afterward and said anything about my beard. It was a problem. For some reason, having a beard at the Kingdom Hall made people lose their bricks.
And brothers don't wear ties, you know, when they go out in service. But I think of this when you talk about that. When someone gets stubborn and say, "Oh no, I should be able to have this."
What's going on, DB no more? You hear that? When someone gets stubborn, that's why you wearing a beard, because you getting stubborn. I wasn't wearing no peach foot. I had a peach foot. See what I got right here? Hold on for a minute. Let me take this off real quick. Can you see this little thing right here? What I had was smaller than this. And the reason I came to the hall is because, again, I work 10 hours a day. From 7:30 to 6 at night. Meetings at 7:30 at night. I'm rushing home sometimes not even to eat. I have no time. I'm not even worried about this, man. This is the last thing on my mind. I got stuff to do. So I'm not trying to be stubborn. I just don't have time. I didn't let it get this long. The fact that I shaved it eventually, but sometimes you just don't have time, man. But his thing is, oh, you want to get stubborn. That's crazy, ain't it? Okay. Hold on for a minute.
Coming here with a beard, and he shaved it off. So brother said, "Okay, you're gonna shave it. You can't shave your beard off for Jehovah, but you can shave it off for Mickey Mouse."
Yeah.
Man, that's stupid as hell, man. This dude talking about the elders told his brother to shave his beard off, and then he went to go apply for Disneyland. He shaved off with Disneyland. So you can shave off a dough, but you can't shave off. You can shave off a Mickey Mouse, but you can't shave off a dough. Jehovah never told nobody to shave off no beards, man. When the Bible say to shave off beards, nobody ain't doing nothing for no Mickey Mouse. They doing it for a job because that's the part of the job, and the policy of the job gonna be upfront with you. Yeah, we have a policy, no beards. But see, Jehovah Witness can't do that. Jehovah Witness can't be upfront with you and tell you, yeah, we have a policy. There you go, Danny. Disobedience to elders. Those you got it. Those catchphrases. Disobedience to Jehovah. Jehovah is a word that describes the organization. That's Jehovah. Jehovah is the organization. Exactly. It's a means of control. It was. Okay. Hold on for a minute.
that a standard of respectability. Yeah. No, I'm saying like he said we look at the business profession as the standard of what's professional or not
in that area.
Yeah. So what principle is that based off that we as Christians look to professions as the highlight of what's acceptable in the community?
No, it's not just it's you see,
Yeah,
because we have a certain standard that we want to meet. That a standard of respectability.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like he said we look at the business profession as the.
Okay, I'm sorry, man. They came back from whatever country they went to and said the brothers over there were wearing speedos at the lake. Probably can't do that here against TV law. Okay, let me see what's going. I hear they'll say shave your beard, but over. Yeah, shave your beard, but yeah, you heard it. You heard it right. He was basically talking about a guy that went to work for Disneyland. They told him to shave his beard. They say you can shave your beard for Mickey Mouse, but you can't shave it for Jehovah. Okay. 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 And then he talks about why we don't wear jeans at the Kingdom Hall. Man, I did a whole video why we dress up at the Kingdom Hall. You understand that before the 18th century Industrial Revolution, people wore their common clothes to churches. People don't understand that. They think, oh, we always wore suits and ties to churches. No, 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 no. The Industrial Revolution made cotton and suits and things like that. What do you call that? The Industrial Revolution and all these things, it caused suits and ties and things to be more affordable to the middle class. So middle class people could wear look fancy going to a church. Before that, you had work clothes, you had home clothes, or you had clothes to go out. And normally, time before the 18th century, people would go in their home clothes to church, while the rich people came in fancy clothes. After the Industrial Revolution of the 18th century, poor people could afford nicer clothes, and that's when we start wearing suits and ties to church. But this dude talking about that's why we don't wear jeans. No, we don't wear jeans because it's cheaper to look nice to go to church now than it was back in the 17th, 16th century. You understand what I'm saying? But again, these Jehovah's don't even understand the history. If they didn't watch Tower, they don't know nothing about it. A couple of more, man. I'm gonna go into the Rutherford thing, and then I'll set the calls up. Probably stay on here. Probably stay on here for about an hour. Again, I thank you guys for showing up on a Friday night, man. You guys be at the club, anywhere else tonight, but you looking at me, and I appreciate that. Um, I was called to the back for my beard. I told the elders that I shave it off and never grow it back as soon as he showed me a scripture that says not to have beards. And they didn't show you one, did they? Danny Casey. They didn't show you one. Never. They never showed me one either. Okay. Okay.
least amount of attention. Because if brothers started wearing,
I gotta get some better gigs on my thing, man.
and started getting all fancy, that would be more of an attention than the message.
Y'all hear that? Okay. Y'all hear that? Okay. Then I got over and told him never bring me back here for counsel unless you have scripture that's directly in line with counsel. He tucked his tail under and did the walk of shame. Exactly. They come to you, but when you confront them, they walk away, man. They walk away. They like chihuahuas. Chihuahuas run up to you, and then when you stop, they run away. That's what elders are, man. They nothing but chihuahuas. They'll run up to you all bad, but then you flap your wings or you stump, they run. They like them docile witnesses. That's what elders like. Anyway, as I showed in the video, or as I played in the video, it's dude talking about, oh, well, when brothers want to get fancy, when you wear beards, it's like, oh, well, what he was insinuating is if we let brothers come to hall with beards, they start to get fancy. All this judgmental stuff, man. How you know what brothers gonna do, man? How you know what brothers gonna do with their beard? A beard is a beard. Who gonna take time to braid that mess, man? How you get fancy with a beard, man? You comb it, you comb it, you grease it, you wash it. That's it. What you gonna get fancy for? This stuff is stupid, man. Real stupid. Okay. And one more part I want to play now. In this thing. I'm pretty sure y'all heard all the video already. I'm not playing nothing new. I just want to break some stuff down because when I went in there, I didn't study all this stuff before I went in there. I studied it later on. And so if I ever had a chance to talk to a witness today, it wouldn't be no questions, man. I'm bringing that heat to him. Bring that heat to him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not homosexual. Yeah. See? But so it's basically the same thing you're saying with beard. Right now, if you come into our floor and you're wearing a beard, you're gonna be looked upon as different. Yeah.
Rebellious,
Okay. All right. So there you go. As he said out of his own mouth. Coming to Kingdom Hall with a beard, you're gonna look at it as different. And other black brokers said rebellious. How the hell does coming with a beard make you look rebellious? Where do they get this mindset from? Rebellious to who? Who am I rebellious to by wearing a beard, man? A beard grows naturally on your face. How are you rebellious? This is stupid, man. This is stupid. I'll just show you a dairy rebuttal on another site. Still laughing about that on the first days. Yeah, I don't even mention that cat. I don't know. He's still making videos. I made that one video. I don't even mention that cat. I don't even know. I mean, the dude is just he. I think he wants to get views because when he make videos, he asks Bible question, but he reads it out of the Watchtower. So he's basically doing a what do you call that? He's basically doing a YouTube channel reading Watchtower. It's like, well, come on, dude. I mean, dude, I think dude try to get views from mentioning apostates. I don't even mention this dude, man. It's funny, but it's just ridiculous, man. At this point, I think the dude, he don't even believe nothing he say, man, because you can't believe nothing you say. You can't believe nothing you say. Daryl can't believe nothing he say. If you do, something gotta be wrong with you, man. Dude can't believe nothing he say. Okay. But anyway, man, where did the beard? You did a good job bringing the heat too. Yeah. And see, the thing is, XJW born. I wasn't even there to debate. I was really, because in 2015 I was still Joe Williams. I didn't leave to 2017. So even after this meeting with them, and even after they still harassing me, I stayed in 2 more years after that. I was praying and praying and praying. God, show me that this is the truth. I prayed, man. I didn't just leave. I wouldn't just leave him because I wanted to go out there and fornicate and kill and get drunk. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing that. I really wanted to know if this is the truth. You know, and it took 2 years for me to find out it wasn't the truth. What really broke it out was that they said they were not inspired. Okay? So I wasn't going there to debate them. You know, I was just asking questions that they could not answer. And they were not satisfactory. And then even that brother that told me at the meeting, if I had scissors right now, I would cut your beard off myself. You don't talk to another grown man like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk to another grown man like that. That's not respect at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man with kids. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell another grown man what you would do to his face. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that, man. So even after that, I went to him after the meeting and asked him, you know, can we talk another day about the beards? So he set up a time. He said, oh, I'll find something about the beard. Never found nothing. And when I went to go sit at his house, I had to keep calling and say, you find something yet? I told this dude 3 days in a row. You found? Oh, I haven't found nothing yet. And finally, when I go, this dude like, well, I don't know what you're looking for, brother. If someone comes to ask you about the beard, tell them we talked. Bullshit like that. Now you want to pop a motherfucker. Because you just threatened to touch my face. And then when I confront you, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, brother. I don't know, brother. Yeah. Okay. So where did the beer prohibition from? Anybody in chat? Anybody know where the beer prohibition? Because Russell had a beard. Anybody know where the beer prohibition came from? Yeah, Jesus had a beard. You're correct. Jesus had a beard, and that's the thing they kept saying. The principle was it's not socially acceptable. The principle was it was not socially acceptable. That's why we don't have it. Maybe they're used to talking to the children, not men. I don't think that's it though. I think they do talk to men. They talk to them, but it's like we're docile. Because even in that video, and hold on for a minute. That's interesting you said that. No, they used to talk to men. Hold on, I'm gonna play one more part of this video real quick. Hold on for a minute. I'm playing one part when you talked about they're not talking to men. Hold on for a minute. Crazy man. Hold on. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Okay, Rick blows it. Yeah, I think that's it. Hold on, Rick. Let me get back to you. Hold on for a minute. I just don't play this because they used to talk to men, but check out what he said about this. Hold on. You know, that's how he presents. All right. So there you go. That's the last part. But what he's talking about is men have beard, but we are ministers first. We're ministers first. So we're not men. We're ministers. Hey, girl. Joe Winners are not men. We're ministers. So that's why they used to talk to men, but they used to talk to ministers, and ministers were supposed to be docile. We're supposed to listen to the elders, be subjected to them, not talk back. You know. Yeah, but let me get back to the chat, man. I want to think I'm annoying you guys. Okay. All right. It said I had a study. I had a full white beard. He went to 2 meetings. At the second one, the elder told him he had to shave his beard. The elder saved him from the coat without even knowing. And that's the thing. The second meeting, this dude wasn't even fully in, man. The second meeting, dude probably have a New World Translation yet. The second meeting, the elder was comfortable to tell this dude what he had to do. That's crazy as hell, man. Yeah, thank you, Rick Blozer. It's great, but it's also frustrating. You think about the stuff they put you through, to keep the status quo. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we do everything according to the Bible. No, you don't. You do it according to what their interpretation of the Bible. Okay. Magdalene Stuss, I hear that Rutherford, he did. I hear that Rutherford, he did Russell so much that he wanted to make certain that no one wore wore a beard like Russell. He did. He did not like. I guess actually he did not like. Yeah, I think that's from a Watchtower. That's from a yearbook, right? Hold on for a minute. Let me see if I can find that yearbook real quick. I think I can find a yearbook. Hold on for a minute. I'm gonna find a yearbook where that quote is actually coming from. Because when I did move to another congregation, I wanted to show them this yearbook. They didn't want me to show them the yearbook. Okay, hold on for a minute. Let me show you guys the yearbook that it comes from. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let me take this off real quick. Okay. So this from the Watchtower Online Library. They bring back It seems like they bring back old publications on the online library. But if you go down to publications, go down to books, and then you go to yearbooks. 1974. And if Joven is watching, I know they're not watching, but if you guys watch this restream, check this out yourself. This is why you're not allowed to wear beards. This is yearbook 1974, page 97 and 98 on the subtitle in Germany. Okay, I'm gonna read it for you because if you look at old magazine or publications from the 40s, brothers had beards. You know what I'm saying? Brothers had beards. Okay. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. There. Okay. Yeah, 97, page 97, 98. Where is it? Okay. No. All right, here we go. So you see that? Yearbook 97, 98. It said, but more equipment was needed. I guess they were moving. For that reason, Brother Belzeret and asked Brother Rutherford for permission to buy a rotary press. Brother Rutherford saw the necessity and agreed, but on one condition. He had noticed that over the years, Brother Belzeret had grown a beard very similar to the one that had been worn by Brother Russell. His example soon caught on, for there were others who also wanted to look like Brother Russell. This could give rise to the tendency towards creature worship, and Brother Rutherford wanted to prevent this. So during the next visit, within hearing of all Bible House family, he told Brother Belzeret that he could buy the rotary press, but only on the condition that he shave off his beard. Brother Belzeret sadly agreed and afterward went on to the barber. During the next few days, there were several cases of mistaken identity and some funny situation because of the stranger who was sometimes not recognized by the fellow workers. Okay? So, there you go. There you go. This was the birth of not wearing beards. Rutherford's drunk behind. The alcoholic Rutherford, the womanizer, who I think didn't he have like a side piece over there at Besserine? Rutherford had his whole side piece over there. His wife was way in another city. Rutherford up there with a side piece. Talking about that's my doctor. Yeah, that was your doctor, man. It sure was your doctor. It was your head doctor, wasn't it? It's your head doctor. If you know what I mean. Anyway, let me my slitzer. See what it's saying in the chat. And again, I thank y'all for tuning in. Got 10 people over here, man. Said that was in the 80s. In the 70s. Okay. JW history is full of much things that tell us a lot. Yes, it is. JW history is full of all kind of stuff, man, that they sweep under. And then when they retell it, they sugarcoat it, man. That whole Proclaimers book got all kind of whoever edited that, they did a good job, man. They sugarcoat a lot of stuff in there, man. Yep. Interesting how they gloss it over, sugarcoat it, and no one is the wiser for it until they start to question. That's right. And then when you start to question, it's too late because you're gonna get marked, and they're gonna make it seem like nobody can talk to you. And that's what protection, because you start to question, and once you start to question, you plant seeds. See, it's good to question, but you got to question the right person. That's the thing. You got to be calculating and go find the right person to question. Don't question the elders because they're gonna start to keep eyes on you. See, I heard brother had a yacht. I thought he was sick, man. What are you doing on a yacht if he's sick? Ain't that the reason he supposed to working in California because he was sick? If you sick, you don't need no yacht. And who paid for that yacht? But yeah. So what happened was Rutherford. Oh, you want this or no? No, you bring it over. Thank you. You don't want this also? Oh no, that's all right. Thank you. What happened was, because as we know, as us as Jehovah, you know how Rutherford came in and hijacked the whole organization. We know how he did that. The Bible students split, but leave it to the Jehovah Witness to tell. Jehovah Witness today is the Bible students that just changed the name. No, the Bible students split. Rutherford took the whole corporation with him and changed the name in 1931 to Jehovah Witness. He changed the people. Okay, exactly. And so people who voted against this man, he already knew that I'm in here wrong, and he already knew people really didn't like him. Oh, you trying to look like Russell? You trying to look like Russell? Shave that beard off. And so it was all judgment. Oh, I don't want people looking like Russell up in his face. Shave that beard off. And that's the whole thing. But again, yeah, exactly. Schism 1917. I think it was that video. Somebody sent me a video that shoots, hoops, and cahoots, whatever that thing was. It broke it down how they split up. I'm sorry for eating, man. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be eating on this thing, man. That's very unprofessional. But hey, if Anthony Miller can drink and give talk, it don't hurt for me to eat and give talks or do a video, right? Yes, they do. My students still there. Yes, they do. And they still, what I heard is they still go by the what's it was right before he died. They still read those. The whole thing was Rutherford had bodyguards. Rutherford had bodyguards that hit people with the sticks. They kick. What the hell? Jesus didn't have no bodyguard. No, who the hell Rutherford thought? If Jesus had a bodyguard, who the hell Rutherford thought he was? That's crazy as mud, man. Rutherford walking around like he's some kind of a king, man. He got a BMW first class flight. Man, dude thought he was a king. Jesus didn't have all that stuff. That's what I'm saying, man. So anyways, that show right there, man. And I know we already know, but yeah, that yearbook of 74 talks about the origin of the beard. But again, these elders that I went to go talk to, it was too prideful to say, oh, we don't know why we can't have beards. We just know we can't do it. They couldn't say that. So they had to go to, oh, it's not socially acceptable. It's not socially acceptable. That's why we don't have beards. Dude, it wasn't socially acceptable in ancient Rome when the Christians were walking around, right? That's crazy, man. It was not so. When Jesus and the disciples was around the first century, and whether you're atheist or not, just for speaking the argument's sake, okay? If you're atheist, don't believe in Jesus or anything else, when the disciples walked around Rome in the first century with beards, it was not socially acceptable to have beards, man. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for 1 second, man. Hold on for 1 second, because I want to show y'all something real quick. Hold on for 1 second. Y'all know what that is? Y'all see what that is? These are what we call Roman emperors. Y'all see that? Hold on, I'm gonna make the screen big. These are Roman emperors. I want y'all to pay attention to their face. I want y'all to pay attention to their face. These are the Roman emperors of the first century. And the emperor tell you what's socially acceptable in that country. I'm gonna make the screen, but I'm gonna take my sexy behind off the screen real quick, but I want to show y'all something real quick. Okay. Augustus, 63 BC to 14 AD. Bald face, no beard. That means beards was not socially acceptable in the Roman Empire. But yeah, guess what? John the Baptist had a beard, homie. Trajan, 53 to 117 AD. No beard, homie. Now we go to Nero. Nero had a beard, okay? Nero had a beard, but guess what? After he died, beards went out of style again. Okay? Claudius, 10 BC to 54 AD. No beard. Caligula, 12 AD to 41 AD. No beard. I see what I'm saying? You guys get the point I'm trying to make? If it was all about being socially acceptable, the Christians in the first century wouldn't have world beards. But Christians in the first century didn't give a fuck what the socially acceptable because they were no part of the world. Y'all got the point I'm trying to make? So if I ever got a chance to talk to elders, I can talk to elders, but I'm not dysfunctional. I'm not disassociated. I just don't have nothing to do with them. But if I talk to elders, there wouldn't be no questions, man. I'm gonna come with the cannon and I'm about to blast their ass. You know what I'm saying? Cause this big old dome got some knowledge in it, man. See, you living in the Google age, you live in the Google age, no reason to be ignorant, man. As I said in my other video, Jehovah can choose to be ignorant if he want to, but not this cat. Jehovah, you can choose to not know if you want to. That ain't me. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call it. Mm-hmm. You get it, Rick Baldwin. You get it. You see the point I'm trying to make. Ain't no social acceptable. That's the only thing they come up with. The thing is, they didn't know why beard was not, why they was trying to punch beards. They didn't know why when they see me coming to Kingdom Hearts with a peach fuzz and not a beard, they had to say something. They didn't know. So they come with the that's socially acceptable. It's not socially acceptable. That's why we don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Just be honest, man. We don't know. Like I said, if I went to them, brother, we don't know why we can't have beards. We just don't have them. And when it's wrong, do it wrong. If it was supposed to be socially acceptable, Christians wouldn't have beards. Alexander the Great stopped wearing beards. You know what I'm saying? He made all his Alexander the Great. He caused all his army men to not wear beards. You know why he told them not to wear beards? Because the enemy can grab their beard during combat. Alexander the Great actually shaved his beard because he wanted to look like Zeus. But did that stop the Hebrews in his time from wearing beards? No, because the Hebrews didn't care what Alexander the Great was doing. They didn't care what was socially acceptable. So get on my face with all this, man. It ain't nothing about socially acceptable. Rutherford had peach fuzz. Hell yeah, man. Rutherford was eating that peach fuzz every night, man, from his side piece. He was getting them peaches and cream every night. Tell me he got summer in California. Man, ain't that much summer in California you want to, man. Deed that house off to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. What kind of stuff is that, man? Mm-hmm. Tony tight pants Rutherford. Jacob a storm. He did, man. That's what I'm saying. He got first class flights. He had a whole nice luxury car vehicle. He had a whole big old mansion in California, San Jose, San Diego. Dude didn't make that much money by all that stuff. That was them donations, man. Or when they were selling the watchtowers in the books. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But anyway, I think I said all I can say, man. I'm gonna stay on for like 20 more minutes, but I'm gonna set the call up. You guys can call in if you want to. Let me put it on the screen real quick. Hold on for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the screen real quick. Skype. If you got Skype, man, give me a call. Hold on for a minute. Somebody sent me a message. Hold on. He was living large. Yes, he was. He was living large. It Rutherford was living large like a king, man. And then when he got put in jail, these people posted his bond. Like, man, who is you, dog? Jesus didn't get all that treatment. Hey, don't be jealous, great time, man. It's tacos tonight, man. I'm not trying to eat in front of y'all face, man. But you know, tacos tonight, man. Sure. I'm wrong. I'm wrong, little taco, man. Little taco ain't never heard nobody, man. Hold on. I'm gonna put this on real quick. Oh man, what's the thing? Uh-oh. So I'm trying to put the name for you guys call in on Skype. You got Skype when you call in. Hold on for a minute. Oh man. Okay. Okay. And so if you want to call it in Skype, man, you can call that right there. I'm setting up right now. I'm staying for like 20 more minutes, man. Discuss any if you want to just discuss excuse me. You discuss any situation about the bill you had, anything, any experience you had that's crazy after Kingdom Heart that didn't make no sense, or any time an elder came that didn't have no Bible principle with their authority, they just wanted to talk about what you was talking about. I remember it was a Kingdom Heart I went to. They had like a white shirt hanging in the back room, and they said your shirt didn't matter. You had to go home and change it. That's crazy as hell, man. Hold on for a minute. Anyway, you want to call this number, man? I'm gonna try to take calls for 20 minutes, and I'm gonna be out. I'm setting up right now. Hold on. Okay. Okay. There we go, man. If y'all want to call in, man, give me a call. Stay on for like 15 more minutes. Leave some of your comments. Check my channel out. Y'all check your channel, X-Born. I think I seen you. I'm not sure. It might have been another name, but y'all check your channel out. Anybody go check out XJW Born in? Go check your channel out. Um, I like J Money because he makes so much. I mean, yeah, you know, I mean, if you know, it makes sense when you talk out of the Watchtower mindset. The Watchtower don't make sense. So when you stop talking like them, you make sense. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Bow ties. How about what they say was wrong with bow ties? Yeah, what they say was wrong with bow ties? I didn't hear nothing about bow ties. What, you gonna look like a Mormon? Oh, you gonna look like a Nation of Islam? Well, they don't want you to look like Nation of Islam. You know what bow ties? What's wrong with bow ties? All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. But that's all I gotta say about the beers, man. Crazy stuff. But again, that That video I taped that video in 2015. And what happened was, this is what caused me to wake up. What happened was, we had some people from the hall. We had some people from the hall come over. I used to have always people over from the hall. You know, we have people over from the hall a lot of times. And for some reason, my wife was playing YouTube. My kids were playing YouTube because they had kids too. And some reason, my wife showed my channel to this sister. Because I secretly recorded them and I put it on my channel. And the next day, or the next meeting, the brother said, "Hey, we need to talk to you." And he called me to the back and said, "I didn't know you recorded us. Someone had come to us and told us you recorded us and put it on YouTube." And this was a year later after I recorded. That video was on YouTube for a whole year. Okay? So I know who told on me, because it wasn't until they seen my video that they went back and told. So it was on YouTube for a whole year. Alright, so I already know who went and told. And so I apologize for secretly recording them. And then I put it on, I put the video on private. Okay? And I told him I took it off. You know, I apologized. I thought it was cool. So we go to another congregation, and when they send the letter introduction, oh yeah, they rat you out, man. That's all they do. They look for people to rat out. They can't. Nobody just can't wait to hear your name mentioned on that stage, man. You remember every time the elder would go through with that piece of paper? You know how your heart, you know how your adrenaline would go up when that elder, when they did our announcements of service meeting, and then that one elder would go up there with one piece of paper? We knew something was about to go down. We knew he was about to mention something. Our adrenaline was pumping. I can't wait to hear your name on there. But anyway, I already knew you told on me. So I took it down, apologized, thought I made amends. So I go to a whole nother congregation, and the elder, like a month after I went to the congregation, they got the letter introduction. The elder called me to the back. He said, "Hey, man, I want to talk to you." When I go in the back and sit down, he said, "You're not recording us, are you?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You're not recording us, are you?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, wow. So what they did is, whoever wrote that letter introduction included that I recorded them. And I'm like, dang, man, I thought we fixed that. I thought we was over that, man. I took that off for you guys. But you guys want to sit there and send that information over to the next congregation. That was between me and you guys. It should not be including anybody else. So at this point, I say, you know what? If you guys want to sit here and mess my reputation up, let me put this thing back on YouTube. And so that's why I put it back on there. You see what I'm saying? That's why I put that video back on there. Because if y'all want to sit there and tell on me what I did, and I thought we amended that, then I'm putting y'all stuff back on there, man. So that's why that video came out. Alright. So anyway, man, hold on. If anyone want to call in real quick, man, I guess nobody want to call in. It's all good, I understand. But I appreciate you guys for showing up. There is Skype name if you guys want to call in real quick. Give a shout out, or give experience at the Kingdom Hall, man. But I'm gonna stay on for like 10 more minutes. Stay on for 10 more minutes, man. Me something to comment. Somebody said something about bow ties. What's up with the bow ties? I don't know nothing about bow ties. Yes, she did, GB. The most she showed my channel, and she didn't wait like a month or two later. She went the next day. Like, she wasn't even thinking. Like, you a snitch. You supposed to cover your tracks. You know what I'm saying? On the street, she would got killed, because what would happen? She the type of snitch. Let me tell you what kind of snitch she was. You been the type of snitch jump in the front seat of the police car and drove through the hood. You know what I'm saying? No, snitch is supposed to go around the corner and jump in the police car. She went to the next day. Like, she should have waited at least a month later and told. The next day, God, I'm like, man, you didn't cover your tracks at all. I'm like, I thought she was cool because, you know, she came over like, I feel love, like nobody talked to her. You know what I'm saying? She had kids. That kids played with mine. You know, we went to the party together. She was cool, but again, she was Jehovah's Witness first, so it didn't matter, man. She did not wait, man. Like she went the next day. She did not cover her tracks at all. So I already knew who did it. You gonna mark? Yeah, I don't even care about mark, man. They can mark me. They can put color crowns, do anything to me, man. Spray paint me, mark me, color me. I don't care, man. It don't even matter. Those don't even mean nothing, man. But you know, it's still cool to go back time to time, and you know, it's been 17 years in this thing, so I got a lot of stories, man. You know, but all I can do now, all I can do now is laugh at it because great game. It's on Skype, man. You might know what on Skype. Yeah, I'm not getting my number on YouTube, man. It's crazy people out there, man. I tell them people out calling me crazy. But you want to call on Skype? Call on Skype. You know what? Yeah. I don't have a phone. I don't have an internet phone yet. If you got Skype, call in on Skype. You know what? Yeah, on Skype. It's not a phone number. I don't have anything hooked up through the internet phone. I think you gotta pay for that. Okay, so I'm still for like 9 more minutes, man. Give y'all a chance to call in, man. EXJW for in. I'll check out the channel. Y'all check it out. See what it is. I don't watch too many NJW videos no more. I'm into more into what I look at now is more into African history. That's what I look into now. Yeah, trolls like Daryl pranking you. Yeah, I cuss that fat nigga out, man. I wish he would call me and prank me. I cuss him out. I wish Daryl would call me. Yeah, I wish he would call me. He got a mouthful. Dude, yeah, Daryl one of them dudes, man. Hella lonely. Hella lonely. Sitting in the house by himself. Ain't got nothing to do. Drinking his life away. He probably wake up drinking, go to sleep drinking. Dude got them old crusty glasses on. Like, dude, man, what do you do during your day, man? You go to King Hall, come home and drink and make videos? Dang, dude, get out, man. Go to the club, homie. Go get a gym membership, man. He's sitting there looking hella fat and stank, man. How you look fat and stank, man? At least if you look fat, at least some people look fat, but they don't look stank. You know what I'm saying? They don't look fat and stank, man. That's a bad combination, man. It was like he ain't washed his ass in hella long. He like he eat, sleep, shit. Go get him out in that suit. Yeah. Yeah, I wish Daryl will call me, man. Hey, Daryl, you watching? Call me, man. Email me, man. I'll give you my personal number, Daryl. Okay. All right. Good day. I'm used to K-Fits my life. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not on K-Fit standard, man. I'm not K-Fit status, man. I said he got Patreon or something. I'm not on. I'm not on that level right there, man. I end up doing my cell phone. I put my cell phone on speaker. Let y'all hear cell phone here, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, man. Again. I want to thank you guys so much, man. Friday night, checking out a player like myself. You know what I'm saying? Spent the hour with me. Yeah. Hour and 5 minutes. But yeah, man, I think I'm gonna end it right here. Y'all have y'all a good weekend. Until next time, man. I probably gotta get my wife on next week. try to do it again next week. Ask her some questions, man. But until next time, man. Thank y'all. Y'all enjoy your week, man. Be safe out here, man. See y'all on the other side, man. I'm out.